Hello and welcome to the walk around video here at Your Next Car. So as always, we're going to begin with taking a walk around the exterior of the car. I'm going to point you through major talking points and features, and of course shortly make my way around into the interior. The vehicle itself is the fantastic 330e M Sport Shadow Edition, presented in mineral grey. Alongside that, we've also fitted one of our full YNC Mperformance body styling kits to the car. So of course, being a Shadow Edition, BMW very kindly put some very nice optional extras on top of the car, and I'll show you all of those as we make our way around. At the front, you'll see it's a 2018 18 plate. You'll also see the LED headlamps. Moving down the side of the vehicle, you'll be able to see again the first part of the Shadow Edition, being that BMW kindly put on the 19-inch 704M Shadow Edition alloy wheels, finished in bi-orbit grey. They look very smart against the mineral grey. You'll also see situated behind there, we've also got the M Sport Plus brakes, and of course just next to the front wheel you will of course see, being that it is of course a plug-in hybrid, we've got the charging port there just next to it, and of course we'll move on to this vehicle's capabilities very shortly. However, if you are interested in the more technical and a little bit more even further in-depth aspects of the F33 eDrive's capabilities, I will leave a link to our full in-depth review of this, a vehicle very similar to this one should I say, down below in the description as well as in the top right hand corner. Moving back to the car itself, again as part of the Shadow Edition you get these lovely gloss black mirror caps. So down here all you have to do to gain access is simply push it in, and there you can see, using both the charging cables that this vehicle comes with, you can plug it in there, and again I'll move swiftly onto that very soon. The interior, you get this staggeringly nice black Dakota leather with the oyster highlights, which comes with both the heated and electric lumbar options. Very nicely presented. It has got the 7-speed automatic gearbox with the paddle shift. We've also got the Harman Kardon, again thanks to that Shadow Edition, and everything is very clean and tidy. And we'll move on to the rear seats, where of course you still have an Isofix 3-seat rear bench with a central folding armrest, and of course the very sought after darkened M Sport headlining, which works very well with all of the interior colour, and of course the fantastic looking exterior. Before we move around to the rear of the car, again showing you off those Shadow Edition 19-inch alloy wheels, and of course you get these lovely eDrive motifs on the rear quarters. At the rear we've added a high gloss rear boot spoiler and matching diffuser, and of course there you can see the newer style Shadow Edition rear lights. Opening up the tailgate, we can see there we still get a very nicely large boot space, bearing in mind we've got a lot of battery stored in here. And as I mentioned, with this car we've got both of the charging cables. So this one in here is for your household charging, and the blue cable there is for your charging ports, i.e. the ones you'll see at service stations, or even your charging pods that you can have installed at home. Another optional extra for the car is the split folding seats, which again I'm going to demonstrate for you very shortly. Not before heading round to the other side of the car to again demonstrate that this vehicle is in fantastic condition throughout, and hopefully that's been able to come through in this video. It is a very nicely presented 330e hybrid. Quick demonstration of the split folding seats for yourselves before I head on inside just to explore a few of the interior details in a bit more depth within the driver's seat. So now we're sat very comfortably inside. We're greeted first of all by a very nice eDrive big logo in the dashboard. This vehicle's covered very, very low mileage, and again we're going to take a look at that shortly. Some of you may be confused if you're not familiar with the eDrive range. Yes, I've got the flappy pedals, which traditionally means it's an 8-speed. However, they chose a 7-speed for the F33 eDrive, but you still get the optional flappy pedals sport gearbox. Very nice feature. It's covered just over 13,000 miles, so a very, very low mileage example. Up here is the facelifted iDrive. We've got the BMW business navigation on this one. However, it still retains the real-time traffic updates, and alongside that we've also got the Connected Drive Plus, giving us access to online search, news and weather, Bluetooth for telephone and of course audio, along with a wide array of multimedia inputs including DAB, USB, and of course I've already mentioned it's got Bluetooth audio. Down here we find the dual climate control, and of course the switches for these lovely black Dakota leather with the oyster highlight seats. And of course, situated behind here, everything is fairly normal in comparison to a regular petrol or diesel 3 Series. However, we've got this button where we can select our eDrive mode. So you've got auto, you get max eDrive, and of course save mode. And again, if you want me to go into more detail, remember to check out the link in the description, where of course I really do go into a lot more depth. But just to keep this video short and sweet, we're going to pretty much finish it off there, because hopefully I've been able to show you around what this vehicle looks like. And of course, the idea behind this video is just to show you around the actual car that we have in stock ready to go for you here at Your Next Car. So hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys, you'll be able to, hopefully it'll help you make an informed decision when purchasing your next car. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video, and hopefully guys, we'll see yourselves very, very soon. Do of course take care. Thank you and goodbye.